For nearly 5 decades, Angus Young has been the electrifying heartbeat of AC/DC, duck-walking across stages in his iconic schoolboy uniform, shredding on his Gibson SG, and keeping rock and roll alive for generations. But behind the high-voltage performances and cheeky grin lies a story filled with struggle, loss, and resilience. Many fans think they know Angus Young, but the truth about what really happened to him is far more emotional and complex than anyone imagined. Born in Scotland in 1955 and raised in Sydney, Australia, Angus grew up in a musical family. His brothers, Malcolm, George, and the rest of the Young clan all shared a passion for rock and roll. By 1973, Angus and Malcolm had formed AC/DC, and their blend of raw guitar energy and powerful vocals quickly caught the world's attention. Hits like Highway to Hell, Back in Black, and Thunderstruck cemented their place as one of the greatest rock bands in history. But behind the band's unstoppable rise, Angus endured more heartbreak than most fans realized. The first devastating blow came in 1980, when AC/DC's legendary frontman Bon Scott died unexpectedly at just 33 years old. The tragedy nearly ended the band, but Angus and his brother Malcolm decided to carry on, honoring Bon's memory by recording Back in Black, a tribute that became one of the best-selling albums of all time. Still, the years that followed brought more pain. Malcolm Young, Angus's older brother and musical partner, began struggling with health issues that worsened over time. In 2014, Malcolm was forced to step away from AC/DC due to dementia, and Angus was left to carry the band forward without the man who had been by his side since day one. Malcolm's passing in 2017 was a devastating loss that deeply affected Angus. Friends say it changed him forever. The joy and mischief that once defined him gave way to quiet, reflection, and sadness. Even as he mourned his brother, Angus faced immense pressure to keep AC/DC alive. The band went through several turbulent years, losing members to illness, legal troubles, and exhaustion. Yet Angus refused to let the flame die. His commitment to the music, to the fans, and to the legacy he and Malcolm built drove him to continue performing, even when it meant pushing through grief and fatigue. Those close to him say that Angus Young is now a much more private and introspective man. He rarely gives interviews, avoids the spotlight outside of performances, and has openly spoken about how much he misses the early days of AC/DC. The loss of his brother, along with years of relentless touring, has taken a toll, physically and emotionally. Still, Angus remains one of the few rock legends from his era who continues to perform with the same intensity that made him famous. Behind the lightning bolts and riffs lies a man who has given everything, his youth, his energy, and his heart, to rock and roll. So have you heard what really happened to Angus Young? It's the story of a man who turned tragedy into triumph, who kept the spirit of